I'm Hayden Price, and you're watching FPSN.
Hey Panther fans, welcome into our network studios. I'm George Young, joined today by Hayden Price, 2017 graduate of Franklin High School and a current Brevard College Tornado. Hayden, good to have you in studio today.
Thank you for having me.
Think back to 2017, it's a couple of years ago now. You played for Coach Tim Hawkins, who was still the baseball coach at Franklin. That was his first season, and you guys kind of surprised folks that year and won the conference championship. Tell us about your biggest memory of that season.
My biggest memory is actually our very last game. It was like very emotional because, we had that third round. And it was like me, Bryson Burt, Jordan Nugent, and Chandler Harkins. It was like our very last game. We had been together for 4 years. And we just all got emotional after that last game. It was our last game to play together. And so that was probably my biggest memory so far.
You guys made it to the third round of the playoffs that year, right?
Yes, sir.
And that was kind of a surprise, too.
Yes, sir, yeah.
That would have been your last game with all of your buddies. Then you went on to play at Brevard College.
Yes,
you played your freshman year in 2018. You were a pitcher for the Tornadoes. And then this past January, you injured your labrum. And you've been going through a process of rehabbing. So you had to sit out this past season, the 2019 season. How has the rehab gone so far, and are expecting to be able to play in 2020?
Yeah, it's going really good. I've been working really hard this off season. I've been building up my shoulders and stuff, trying to build it back, get it stronger, and just letting it heal. Been throwing a little bit. Actually, the other day was the first time I've thrown and it hasn't hurt, so I'm really excited.
What happened? Take us through the process of what happened when you tore your labrum. Or partially toward it.
Yeah, so I was dealing with, every time I throw a baseball, my arm it felt like it was just getting stabbed repeatedly. And then, I couldn't move it after I threw, a bullpen. I had to keep it, one place. It was just too much to move it. I mean, I was kind of, quiet about it, at first, because I wanted to play.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell my coach, but my pitching coach last year noticed my arm was messed up, and so did my head coach, because he figured out, I wasn't throwing as hard as I usually am.
How do you stay, I guess you could say, in baseball shape throughout the off season? You were talking about you were able to throw without pain recently.
It's you just have to do it by yourself, So some nights I'm going to the field by myself, and I'm running, trying to stay in shape and stuff like this. And sometimes I'll set up a tire and throw through it, just trying to work on stuff every day.
Yeah. What's your biggest motivator in rehabbing and in playing baseball in college? Because, and you can tell me if this is true or not, most folks have told me that it's like a job in college.
Yes, so the stuff that motivated me the most, especially through high school, was people did doubt me a little bit. I had a couple people tell me, you're not going to be a college pitcher and stuff like this. So going through my senior year, that whole fall and winter and stuff, I cranked it up. I had people tell me, I wasn't a good hitter, couldn't do stuff like that, so I really was staying in the cages for 3 or 4 hours a day. And then I would go with my buddy Chandler. We'd just throw every single day that we could. And so we was just building it up like that. But even now, I just want to prove to myself that I can pitch in college,
Well, we've got a little ways before the baseball season,
Yes,
2020. That'll be next year. But when football season hits, it just seems like it just flies by, and all of a sudden it's spring again.
Yes, sir.
How do you think this season's going to pan out?
I think it's going to go really good. We got a whole new coaching staff. We got a whole bunch of new guys coming in. One kid from Franklin, actually, Nathan. I'm really excited. He's really good. I know he can come in and help us get a win, so I'm really excited about this year.
Well, best of luck in the 2020 campaign.
Thank you.
Hayden Price, former Panther, graduated in 2017 and now plays for the Brevard Tornadoes. Just a short drive over the mountain if you want to check him out.